to Clarence X Leslie Truth About Queen Lies reaction part 2. So the reason why we're reacting to part 2 is because this where all the spicy stuff happening in part 2 from what I could see. Yeah. And over here at Les Locked and Lit, we like spicy. We like juicy. You know what I'm saying? We like spicy. So we just gonna get right into it because we want to get right straight into the spicy stuff. If you're new to the channel, make sure you what, baby? Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell in the corner so you get notified every time I release another video. And just for you. And we gonna get straight into the spicy stuff. Mind, hey, listen. Don't judge us. We're biased, okay? Yeah. She's biased.
Let's just stop right there.
I'm not biased.
Had explained. Then allegedly Leslie clicked on
We're not biased. That's what I mean. We're not biased.
3 million fans. Like, basically, she was popular. Alright, so I'm going to say this. There was a time in the basement, because that's where I was living at, when we were together with him.
Clarence had a bedroom in the basement.
Because this just sounds familiar, and I guess people are putting pieces together. But I've never looked at his phone or seen a message of Queen. The only thing that this reminds me of is the time where he had told me that Queen wrote to him and told him that he should start YouTube. And that's it. And he made it seem to me that when she DM'd him that was a long time ago. Mind you, the reason why I know of her is because me and Clarence used to watch her videos with Chris Sales. And I enjoyed it.
Hold on. So, Clarence used to watch Queen videos with his ex before him and Queen started dating. I already have to say she dropping gems right now. She dropping gems right now.
But that's like, what's the Kendall Jenner and her mama name? Caitlyn?
No,
that's not her name. That's the other one.
That's different.
What's
you
her
have
name?
to know.
What's her name?
Kris Jenner.
Kris Jenner. That's like her new boyfriend.
So
he was watching her before they dated.
So clearly Marilyn don't know the history of this whole situation or whatever, or how like Clarence and Queen talk about how they met and all that stuff like that. So a lot of stuff that she saying in this video is probably gonna contradict what he said and how they met, pretty much, or whatever the case is. So yeah,
I like how slow she taking it, like she building up this, like she building up.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
you
them
may assume
together.
that she never heard of Queen before.
Clarence used to watch their videos.
I should have took
That's
a
the
little bit more, I
crazy
guess.
shit. That's the crazy part. But yeah.
She low key
her channel had 3 million fans, and then it's like it went from, oh my God, you were so damn fine. If I wasn't married, I'd marry you. So the girl was married. You know, after that, she continued to send messages. She continued to send messages to this girl's man. I guess that's true because it's all over YouTube. Their conversations. She was married. And she was sending messages to another man. I found out also when you guys found out. Talking about she wanted to marry him. And then it all made sense. And if it wasn't for why me and him was going through what we was going through towards the end of our relationship. Don't even know the man. It's a complete stranger. Mind you, only know him on social media. Already talk about she would marry him because he's fine. Really, just real dumb. Anyway,
who is this?
Allegedly,
well, she sounds like a hater.
She's
Leslie,
a hater.
The ex, said that she started to, she saw more messages, and that person, that famous public figure, started telling Clay stories about her husband. The public figure was talking about her husband, how her husband found her unattractive, and how she wanted to leave her husband to be with Clay. I'm not going to talk about anything with her and her husband because it's not.
Hey, I respect you for that, bro.
And so,
for real though.
Clay basically, you know, the ex basically that's the author of the book. The ex basically flipped out. She got mad because she's like, you're not just doing this for money. Like, there's an emotional connection that's building. like, you're basically taking it too far. You're actually listening to this girl. You're actually, you know, entertaining this girl on a... Okay, so, around the time that Queen came to his life, me and Clarence, we never really broke up. What he asked for was space because he wanted to do things that he couldn't do while I was there living with him. That's what he told me. And I cried about it. I was sad. I was hurt. But I didn't want to stop him from achieving his goals or doing whatever he wanted to do. I didn't want to be the block to it. I didn't want to be the tremendous obstacle that he needs to go over, you know? As much as I loved him, I wanted him to be happy too. And I wasn't going to sit back and get treated less than I deserve. So I let it be. And I gave him space. I went back to my house. And yeah, one thing led to another.
She's pretty too.
I went back home. I gave him his space. She's pretty. We never really said it's over. We didn't. That's not how it ended. It was just space that he wanted, so I gave it to him. And I remember talking on the phone with him when they started making their videos, and he told me, you know, I love you. You know, I want to marry you. You know, I want to have kids with you. This is just business. And I said, fine. Then I also told him, Clarence, the more you're with her, the more you guys are gonna get feelings for each other. And obviously,
hey, listen, that's true what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like
proximity increases the chances of people like liking each other and stuff. But my thing is, she trying to say like they was just catching feelings for each other on air for like just for likes and stuff? Like it wasn't real at first?
Well, they didn't start off dating at first. They started off just collabing on YouTube and stuff like that first. So it wasn't they weren't dating. They like
gotcha. Just the fact that they was collabing and doing videos. Period.
Yeah, that's why people like got to fall in love with them because we got to see them start dating.
Kind of like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
and,
like
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, well, we just finding that out.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm
saying. Did they say how long him and Clay or Clarence, how long they were dating before they met? Before they met?
Her and Clarence dated for 5 years. This girl right here.
Okay. I wonder how she looked before. Like if she looked like this when he was dating her.
Nah, they were younger. They were 5 years younger.
I know, but I'm saying like, I'm gonna look it up.
She likes him.
She thinks the girl didn't age at all. 5 years.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like
her body, not that. Nah, she probably didn't.
Fine.
Her face still the same though.
But I already knew. Once you hang out with somebody every day and you know, you guys are gonna vibe, whatever. You guys, I don't know. You might see something and whatever. It is what it is. So that's what I told him. He told me, assured me that wasn't the case. So I believed him, and then the videos kept coming. They kept coming. They were getting a little more enticing.
A little more spicy.
She probably saw in the comments fans wanted them to be
a little bit more spicy though.
Yeah.
If I go back, I remember when they was on live, and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Damn. But when the videos started getting a little more like freaky and too
more than just
when it was just getting
too spicy, bro. Too spicy.
And I knew then that I had to just let it go. I couldn't deal with that, and he obviously was getting to a space that where he wanted to be. So
she being real politically correct right now.
Let it go, you know?
That's deeper than money. So like what's really
but you can
good.
say she was hurt.
So then Clay simply just said to his ex, that supposedly Leslie, you know, chill, babe. Like he's just trying to get his followers up. And Clay basically said that this girl is basically just to come up. She's loaded with money and clout. And
this somebody Clarence knows.
Basically that was it. That's all it was.
Like no.
That's what Clay told the ex. So
he didn't tell me that.
I think that part's cat.
Those things are the obvious.
Right.
I mean, he he didn't have to tell me all that.
Right. That's somebody
But she
special.
is
That's
low-key,
somebody.
though.
Yeah.
The public
Yeah.
figure.
Low key. She
But
is
the
low
reason
key.
why
Though.
Leslie had flipped out even more wasn't just because of the text messages. It was because Clay had invited her to New York. She was invited to New York, and that's when allegedly Leslie, who is allegedly the ex, flipped out and was like,
I don't know about Clarence inviting Queen to New York. I do know that she came to New York to visit. I don't know how they got together because I didn't read messages. I know just as much as you guys know from after they posted how they started and whatever. So I don't really know how that shit started. So I want to assume that they were talking on Instagram, exchanging times to see each other or whatever.
invite her to New York for, like, what you doing? This is not about money. But Clay's telling her it is about money. You know, she's loaded with money and clout. You know, hello, like, I'm just trying to gain her trust. I'm just trying to, you know, get this money, get this bag. That's basically what Clay is
Dang, this
telling.
person is like...
Yeah, hold on, man. I can't wait to get to the reaction part so I can say what I gotta say.
So, sure
Real,
enough,
for real.
the ex agrees and says, okay, well, she's not going to get in the way of him getting money. So, basically, the public figure comes to New York.
The public figure.
The ex said that basically, verbatim, she took pics all to my man's house, and she paid for Clay's dinner and took them out. And
I know there was pictures in the basement, but I don't know about the dinner.
Also mentioned that she was on a budget because she said that her husband, the public figure, said that her husband pretty much took all her money, so she was on a budget. So to continue on, the public figure said that her ex-husband, while she was in New York with Clay, took all the money, and so she was on a budget. So while she was there, she paid for their dinner and stuff like that, but she still let him know she's on a budget because her ex-husband.
How many times she gonna say that?
Basically,
I don't know.
That's what she said.
She really want us to know.
Right.
But
and that is the end of my first reaction of part 1 of Queen of Lies. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it really, really, really did clear up some rumors. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notifications and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you.
All right, so first off, I want to say whoever she reacting to reading that book sound like they hate Queen, bro. Like, they sound like a big
So Queen of Lies is a book.
Hater. So basically, Queen of Lies is a book that Clarence X allegedly wrote, but that is
but she's saying that she didn't write it.
So she reacting to it saying that she didn't write it. Yeah, nobody know who wrote it, but she's basically saying like she didn't write it. You know what I mean?
So who's this person talking?
We probably
the person who wrote the book.
That's what everybody think, but we don't know. It's like a drama channel or a gossip channel, just reading the stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's not the person that wrote it. I want to know.
We don't know if that's the person that wrote the book, bro.
Oh, so it's just like out there. We don't know like who recorded it. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of creepy.
I'm sorry, baby, don't be keeping up with none of this stuff.
She's
I'm literally like filling her in as we going.
Yeah, but the people who don't know now they know too. See,
clearly.
See,
so yeah, she sound like she's a big hater, whoever she is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then too, if his ex didn't write the book, whoever wrote the book sound like they were like super close to her
or him.
But it sounds like more of her because it's like she's like saying verbatim what she said. You know what I mean? So it could be like somebody that's her friend who she called and was like getting advice from her, like talking
she was
to
like,
her about
he cute. I want to leave my husband because he cute. She said stupid. She said something like stupid, just because of how she looked or something. Like just because of how he looked.
Yeah, stupid. I don't know about all that. All I know is it sounds like it's somebody. Whoever wrote the book, it sounds like they somebody who kind of like know her and Clarence situation, who was there through their whole relationship and probably their breakup. And to be honest, like a lot of it sounds like filler. A lot of it sounds like it's not true. It sounds like they just like added some stuff, right? Tried to put 2 and 2 together and got 3. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe 5.
Yeah, or whatever case may be. Like it just didn't sound like, you know, whatever. I honestly, okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me?
Please.
I'm gonna always keep it 100 with y'all, bro. I don't understand this whole thing. Everybody has a past, right? So I don't care what he did before, like, they were dating. Like, it's about what he's doing now. And then too, the whole thing about like, oh, you know, she wanted to link up with him, and she was a public figure, and she had a whole lot of followers, and at first he wasn't like attracted to her or whatever the case may be. Bro, if Queen hit you up right now, you gonna want to link up with her, right? You're gonna be like, dang, she got a whole bunch of followers, let me link up with her, right? Like, when your initial interaction with somebody you may not be attracted to them, and then you start spending time with them, and you have conversation with them, and you like get to know them a lot more, and then next thing you know, boom, you love them more than you loved anybody you were just immediately physically attracted to. Yeah. So I mean, you kind of got to give him some credit there. Yeah.
Or maybe he wasn't immediately attracted because he did have something kind of waiting, you know, at home, and then. I mean, you just never know. Like, just because his motivation probably was to get his followers up and to get money, don't mean that he don't genuinely feel for her. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, and then too, right? And like then too, to be outside looking in a relationship that you only see what they show you, and you have an opinion or you comment on it. For me, that's just like, that's not my business. You know what I'm saying? And then too, like, if the ex did it or whoever wrote it to try to get money to come up off of their name, it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta throw dirt on her name while you trying to, like, do all this and that. And it don't even really seem like they hate Clarence. It seems like they hate Queen, and they're using the whole situation with Clarence to get back at, like, Queen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's, by the way, like, how they say stuff, how she kept saying her husband took her money, dummy, and all this other stuff. Like, she was real, like, right. Yeah, but that's why I really like Leslie.
But you sit here calling me stupid and a dummy and all this and that about whatever I did, but you making videos about me. You wrote a book about me. You trying to come up off of me, but I'm stupid?
Right.
How? When I'm like literally pulling you up and I don't even have a handout. I'm just saying.
I also like Leslie's like reaction, because I feel like she's like, I like how she led us into it, and it made me want to like hear what she's about to say. Also, I feel like she's like just trying to get the facts out. But you can tell, like, at the time she was bothered, she was hurted by it.
Yeah, you can.
But right now she's not bitter. Which
that's one thing I can't say. It seemed like she still do have feelings though. Like,
I don't think she still do have feelings. I think that while she's hearing everything, she's probably like, yeah, damn, that's kind of
like where she was back then.
Now it's starting
to
all like whatever, and she's like coming back. So she's like, yeah, it is what it is at this point. But at that point, it was kind of messed up, and like you can tell, like some of the stuff she's saying, like low key shady, and I'm about that, like, because it's like, I'm cool right now, but the situation is what the situation is.
But I mean, at the end of the day, no, he didn't tell me all this and that, but we were still together while they were dating, and no, I didn't know this and that, but this did kind of happen. So you mean, and that's her truth, you know,
exactly.
And she can speak her truth, you know what I'm saying? Her truth and her feelings and emotions are valid, you know. Can't invalidate somebody else's, you know, feelings and stuff like that. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time we post, and we'll see you guys next time.